You won't believe how much gaming gold you can get for under $1. The Steam Summer Sale 2025 is full of wild bargains. But today, we're diving into the best games you can grab for under $1 that are actually worth playing. Just genuinely fun, creative, and memorable titles. Crypt of the Necrodancer, 69 cents, 90% off. Crypt of the Necrodancer is a rhythm-based dungeon crawler that fuses classic roguelike mechanics with pulse-pounding music. You move, attack, and dodge to the beat of a killer soundtrack, turning every room into a fast-paced, tactical dance floor. Timing is everything. Miss a beat, and you could lose your combo or your life. With multiple unlockable characters, procedurally generated levels, and permadeath, it's a tough but rewarding experience that's unlike anything else in the genre. Stylish, smart, and endlessly replayable. The Walking Dead, 69 cents, 90% off. The Walking Dead is Telltale's award-winning masterpiece of choice-driven storytelling, set during a brutal zombie apocalypse. You play as Lee Everett, a man with a troubled past who becomes an unlikely protector to a young girl named Clementine. As society collapses around them, every decision you make, who to trust, who to save, what to say, shapes your journey and its devastating outcomes. With rich character development, gut-wrenching moments, and emotional weight that lingers long after the credits roll, it's one of the most powerful narrative games ever made. Zeno Clash, 99 cents, 90% off. Zeno Clash is a wild, first-person brawler set in a dreamlike, surreal world that feels ripped straight from a fever dream. You play as Got, a rebel fleeing from his twisted family in a society ruled by strange, tribal laws and grotesque creatures. The focus is on brutal, hand-to-hand melee combat, punches, kicks, grabs, and combos, all delivered with surprising depth and precision. The art style is bizarre and unforgettable, filled with nightmarish landscapes and eccentric characters. If you're craving something offbeat and experimental, Zeno Clash is one of the most original and strange gaming experiences out there. Limbo, 54 cents, 90% off. Limbo is a minimalist, atmospheric platformer that tells a haunting story entirely without dialogue. You play as a nameless boy who awakens in a shadowy forest and begins a silent, eerie journey through a world filled with deadly traps, strange creatures, and clever environmental puzzles. The monochrome visuals, ambient sound design, and subtle storytelling create a tense, melancholic tone that lingers long after you finish. It's a short experience, but one that leaves a lasting impression. Simple in mechanics, yet rich in emotion and mystery. Blood and Bacon, 45 cents, 50% off. Blood and Bacon is a hilariously absurd co-op FPS that drops you onto a farm infested with mutant pigs, and your only job is to blast your way through wave after wave of pork-fueled chaos. Despite its low-budget appearance, the game delivers fast-paced, over-the-top action with a variety of weapons, bizarre enemies, and a surprisingly satisfying gameplay loop. Whether you're playing solo or with friends, the sheer ridiculousness, combined with laugh-out-loud moments and grotesque charm, makes it a cult favorite. For less than 50 cents, it's messy, mindless, and wildly entertaining. Mountain, 72 cents, 20% off. Mountain is easily one of the strangest and most quietly profound games you'll ever play. You don't fight enemies or solve puzzles. Instead, you play as a sentient mountain that simply exists in space. Over time, it grows trees, experiences weather, and occasionally shares cryptic, poetic thoughts. Strange objects might fall from the sky, but there's no real goal, just peaceful observation. It's part screensaver, part meditation, and somehow deeply calming. For players open to abstract experiences, Mountain is weirdly relaxing and oddly beautiful. Retrowave, 0.94, 50% off. Retrowave is a visually mesmerizing arcade driving game soaked in neon lights and 80s synthwave aesthetics. You cruise endlessly down futuristic highways in a variety of retro-inspired cars, all while vibing to an incredible synth soundtrack. There are no complicated mechanics, just speed, style, and chill. With different modes, car upgrades, and hypnotic visuals, it's the kind of game you play to unwind, zone out, and get lost in the music. For a tiny price, it's a mood and a vibe rolled into one. Bloons TD 6, 0.67, 90% off. Bloons TD 6 is one of the most addictively fun tower defense games ever made. With dozens of monkey towers, each with unique abilities and upgrade paths, you'll defend against endless waves of colorful balloon enemies across a wide range of maps and difficulties. The game constantly evolves with regular updates, co-op play, events, and new content. It's easy to jump into, but offers deep strategy for those who want to master it. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore tactician, Bloons TD 6 offers hours of satisfying gameplay at a budget price. Buckshot Roulette, 0.89, 40% off. Buckshot Roulette is a terrifying reimagining of Russian roulette, set in a smoky, underground cyberpunk nightmare. You face off against a robotic dealer in a twisted game of chance, using a revolver and a shotgun to survive. The rules are simple, but the tension is sky high as each pull of the trigger could be your last. With minimal controls, eerie atmosphere, and psychological mind games, this short horror experience leaves a lasting impression. It's cheap, intense, and perfect for fans of bite-sized dread. Muse Dash, 0.53, 82% off. Muse Dash is a vibrant and addictive rhythm action game that mixes side-scrolling beat-em-up mechanics with music gameplay. You play as cute anime-style heroines who dash through colorful levels, defeating enemies and dodging obstacles, all perfectly synced to high-energy J-pop, EDM, and rock tracks. The art style is bold, the controls are tight, and the soundtrack is massive with regular DLC updates. Whether you're a rhythm game veteran or a newcomer, Muse Dash is an absolute joy to play and an unbeatable deal when it's on sale. And there you have it, 10 games under $1 that prove you don't need to break the bank to play something amazing. If you found a hidden gem or grabbed something new from the sale, drop a like, subscribe, and share your own favorite under $1 finds in the comments. Thanks for watching.